You can't really do it because there's...
Look at those.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to keep recording. I don't see why they would pull you over just for looking like a clown.
How do clowns get to work exactly? They're going to dress like clowns to get to work, surely.
Where do you live?
I live in a bouncy castle.
Is it fun?
It's very fun. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Oh, it's mountains and mountains of candy. All the candy you could ever eat and more. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
And it's just a joyous occasion for everyone.
It's a joy. It's a... I know this is coming up. I'm going to just do this, seriously.
How long have you been a clown for?
I've been a clown all my life. Since I can remember, I've been a clown.
Did you come out of your mum's body as a clown with the face of a clown?
I didn't actually.
No?
But ever since I can remember, I've had makeup on. I love it. I love bringing joy to people. It's great.
Good. What's the worst thing about being a clown?
Horror films have ruined clowns.
What would you say to the people who are scared of clowns?
I would say they always haven't experienced a real clown. In a circus, you know, with people and with friends and enjoying yourself. That's what a clown's about. A clown was meant to bring joy to people, and they've ruined it, to be honest.
Well, clowns seem quite clumsy.
It gets laughs from kids, you know, and sometimes it's an accident, to be honest. You've got to sort of live with it, you've got to roll with it. That's what I like about being a clown. It's all about improvising.
Just to sort of get...
But you've got to sell it.
Laugh.
You've got to sell it. That's what it's about, you know. And if you don't sell your act, then the kids aren't going to like it. And to be honest, the kids are the most important thing. I mean, sometimes adults come just for a laugh, and I don't mind that, to be honest, but I wouldn't call it an art. I mean, there's not that much to it. I don't stress over certain moves or stress over anything. You've got to relax and just go with it. And if you can't relax and you can't be comfortable with the fact that you are a clown, then you're never going to get laughs from people. You're going to get laughed at rather than laughed with. Clown school's great, but I just think it goes against the idea of being a clown. It should come naturally, and if you have to be taught to be happy, then which doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that some people use it as a form of therapy.
If that works for them, that works for them. As long as it makes people happy, I don't really mind what people use being a clown for.
When you get off the stage, what happens in your...
Well, a lot of people are surprised by me because they expect me to be all sort of clownish, and I can be quite serious when the situation calls for it. There are one or two kids who just recognise me. I don't know how, because I've got all this makeup on. But
yeah. Do you ever take the makeup off?
Well, I don't mind going shopping in it or anything like that, like after a show or before a show. I don't mind that, but I won't just wear it if I'm not being a clown. It brings the wrong impression, I think.
What's the wrong impression?
This whole panic situation, this whole media panic that's going on about paedophiles and everything. Some people can get the wrong idea, and I don't like that at all. I mean, it used to be when I first started that I could just go anywhere and I could just dress up like a clown and everyone would be happy with their kids and stuff. But now you get one or two parents who are just a bit sort of cautious. Every parent's different, to be honest. I mean, I've never met two who are the same. It's just all about how they deal with their kids, and that's completely down to them.
Is there a big clown community? Do you all live in the same area?
There's Facebook groups and things like that where you can sort of communicate and like share ideas, which I really like. Well, that's where I learned actually to do my balloon tricks and all that. There on Facebook.
What is your favourite balloon trick?
The giraffe. My nickname used to be the giraffe.
Oh, right.
Giraffe the clown, because I was so tall. Yeah, everyone else gets all the you know the whatever they want.
The poodle and stuff.
Yes, exactly, the easy things. But the giraffe, because that's quite difficult, always goes to the birthday girl. I always sign it as well with a pen. If that makes them happy, then you know it's worth 5 seconds.
Would you say like who is the clown that you look up to the most? And is there anyone that?
I don't think so. I don't think I look up to any one clown in particular. I mean, to be honest, when I grew up, I loved clowns, but I'd only ever seen them on TV, and it paints such a negative portrayal. I mean, there's no fair portrayals of clowns in the media. Yeah. People think it's just, it just changes people's perceptions, and I don't really like that, but I do laugh occasionally, I've got to admit.
I guess Sideshow Bob doesn't really help your image a lot.
No, he doesn't do that, no.
How would you say that the clowns, you think they're a bit excluded, or what?
I wouldn't say they're excluded. They're not where they used to be, like, say, 40 years ago. Clown culture has definitely declined. I mean, it's a dying profession, being a clown. A lot of people prefer magicians nowadays. I think a clown can incorporate, like, magic into its act if it really needs to.
What is your favourite clown trick?
Depends on the day. Because some days, I'll do a trick and it'll get no laughs whatsoever. If I do the big shows, like there was a Russian circus and their clown got a broken ankle, So they gave me a call, and I was honoured because it's quite a prestigious thing.
Yeah, right.
I didn't do that much, but I choreographed it because I know that's what they're like. They're very organised. If I'm doing my own shows, generally, if it's about 20 or so kids, then I'll just go with it and I'll see what happens naturally. And some kids will ask for Joe, and it's when they asked me to saw the woman in half, and I think they've got the wrong idea.
So I remember seeing that on the news. It was quite messy.
Yeah.
So I know you're auditioning for Zippos. Do you think that's what made them turn you down?
Maybe. I can't say it. I don't know what made them turn me down.
Do you think you'll ever get into the big league?
I really do hope so. It's my life dream, to be honest. I mean, I'm living the dream now, but that's just
want that extra.
Yeah, it's just that little bit more would just make my life so much better.
Have you got like stuff on YouTube or what's?
Not really, actually. I keep meaning to get round to it. I mean, there's not that many clown videos on YouTube, actually. There's lots of horror ones. It really gets on my nerves.
I guess one problem that you've got to face is that dads dress up as clowns quite a lot.
See, my dad never did.
No.
He has.
But then I
always hoped he would, but we weren't that close, me and my dad.
Was that what made you become a clown?
No, I don't think so. It's just that I always felt this sort of distance from him, which I never liked, and that's what I always try and encourage dads to try and be more hands-on with their kids.
Yeah.
I just got the sort of the cold shoulder treatment most of the time.
If you had kids, they would see you as a clown all the time, so would you dress up as a normal dad just to...
I don't think I'd dress up as a clown for my kids.
No?
I'd want them to see me as a father figure rather than a clown figure.
Okay. If they asked you to dress up as a clown, would you?
I don't know. I never really thought about it, I suppose. It's different when you're a kid. You see things from a different angle, but now I'm an adult. It's just...
Would you ever dress up as something else for your kids, like a Santa or...
Oh, well, yeah, Santa, of course. You've got to do that. That's like an old routine, isn't it?
Is there anything that you wouldn't dress up as? Like Easter Bunny or... No, we're not talking like kinky stuff here, but like anything like...
well, Easter Bunny's a bit extreme for me. I'd leave it at Santa, probably.
The other traditional one, dads dress up as cowboys.
Well, it depends upon the situation. I mean, if it's like for a birthday party and it's fancy dressed, then yeah, but I won't just dress up as a cowboy for the sake of it.
No. Well, that's just a bit weird.
Yeah.
Unless you're a cowboy, then.
Unless you're a cowboy. I don't know many around here.
No. Do you try and put in like educational messages, any sort of morals in your act?
I don't do anything intentionally. It just sort of happens as part of the act, if I'm honest.
So I know some clowns do the whole "don't smoke, kids."
I've never heard of that one, actually. No.
Haven't you?
No. It's up to the parents to give them their life more. I'm just there to try and cheer them up. If I can do something on the way, then it's not a bad thing, is it?
This party you're going to today, have you got anything set up? Is there any routine?
Oh, I've got a special thing planned today.
Oh, are you going to pull out all the stops?
Well, I think so, because it's quite a big one. It's about 30 kids, which I think I'll try and do something a bit special. One of the few jobs which is it's your life, Your job's your life because your life depends on it. I think I've got a healthy balance. The adults laugh sometimes as well. I mean, I think they laugh at their kids laughing because their kids don't see some of the tricks,
Yeah. Are there any parties you wouldn't do?
I got a phone call once, long time ago, asking me to do a hen night.
Oh, right.
I wasn't interested.
Didn't fancy that?
No, not at all. It's not my sort of thing, to be honest. Not my scene.
There's a pharmaceuticals company doing like
asking
an
for a
awards
clown
thing. Yeah, like on stage, like as a compare. Would you do that?
Depends on what money they're offering, to be honest, actually. I enjoy it. I enjoy being a clown. I never don't, but you just got to think of the money side of it because I'm quite busy. But I haven't had a day off for about 8 or 9 days now.
Well, when was the last time you went on holiday?
2 years ago, I went to Southern America, which I really, really enjoyed. I kind of kept to myself, if I'm honest. But I loved it. I saw all the sights, I did all the things you have to do when you're there. But no, I really liked it. I didn't see any clowns over there, actually, which I was surprised by because normally there are more clown. Well, they get interpreted as a more clown sort of orientated audience, but no, I didn't see many, which is a bit of a shame.
Is this it here?
Yeah, this is my gig today. Let's see how many party balloons there are. There aren't any.
Well, it's sort of get here early to set up and that.
Yes, exactly.
Before the party starts, what are the parents like? Do they treat you as a normal person, or do they treat you as a...
Most of them do, but some of them are a bit uncomfortable with me, I think, to be honest. It's their choice.